Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Drogba really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Adams cuts it out, and he's hit it long.
Pretty robust defending.
And it's Cruyff. Now that's well seen too. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
And time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
He's ended up in no man's land. Oh, can he get onto this? Schneider, Messi. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Abbiati getting this one clear. And it's Cruyff. Beckham. And that is a little undercooked. Messi.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Galatasaray have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Galatasaray with the corner. They're first. Schneider with the short one. Quick look, then climbs up big! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. So it's going to be another corner. Galatasaray have their third corner. Messi tries to clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Inter clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. Drogba touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Can he get onto this? Oh, that was vital. Schneider. Galatasaray applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this.
It's Drogba! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Drogba deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
That is good alertness. He's through here. Eto'o. Oh, he's burst through. And the shot! Goal! Galatasaray! And Galatasaray have the lead.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Galatasaray have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And he's cut it out. Davids. Beckenbauer. Troy tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Brilliantly cut out. Chouameni. Now it's Eto'o, neatly clipped into space. Messi has it in a wide position. Big header! No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone. Inter certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Now it's Drogba, and he's lost his man here. Messi! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
The message is clear, none shall pass. Tchouaméni, not the most accurate pass. Neymar.
Galatasaray have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Inter Milan are looking to break at pace.
Ci sarà un minuto di recupero.
Tchouaméni, Schneider, Beckham. Now it's Torres. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 13, Fernando Torres.
And we're off again.
Lascia il campo per il numero 5.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Eto'o gets flagged offside. And it's Cruyff. Beckham. Oh, great! Oh, shooting chance! He's got a goal! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
No other outcome there. That was bang in the corner. Unstoppable.
Inter Milan grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Davids. Eto'o. Might be dangerous. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's... Oh, this time, surely! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
His positioning was spot on. And he's managed to get rid. Inter Milan, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Bastoni with the clearance. And he's quick to snatch it back. That's good running with the ball. Oh, and the shot! Goal! Inter! And the comeback is complete! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 3.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
He's going to be disappointed with that. That looks a cracking ball. He's found the way through. Davids. Eto. Galatasaray finding their passes.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, and he's through the middle. It's Eto! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Neymar. And here's Messi. Oh, super ball. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, this is exactly the approach they have to take now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Now it's Eto. And now they can clear their lines.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 6.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's been cut out, well played. He's shifting through the gears here. Cavani! He has done it! A 2-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now.
Now the finish! It's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Galatasaray making consecutive changes here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Galatasaray get themselves back into contention.
I think they've done so well to get back in it, but it's important now that they don't become over-eager in chasing another. They only need one more chance. Patience is key. Inter probably could have killed things off, but they should be okay here.
Decent hit! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders. Inter Milan have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos plays it short. Cavani! And it's in! A finish of great intelligence. He just understood and he executed so smoothly.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard.
Great hit! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Quality ball. And it's Drogba. It's Drogba! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
He's looking to set free a runner. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Chips it through. Nice ball. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Well, he's... And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bastoni with the clearance. Vinicius Junior. Rafinha, brilliantly cut out. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. And it's Messi. And they can counter here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, N'Golo Kante. He is only one midfielder, but it often feels like he does the work of two or three. He's got exceptional awareness for danger and the stamina to make sure he can go and snuff it out over and over again if required. He's also exceptional in the tackle, and when you watch him in the latter parts of a game, 90th minute,
and Torres! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Fernando Torres clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. Roberto Carlos plays it short.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Cruyff really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Cafu gets over and intercepts. Quarter of an hour played. Rafinha. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising. Torres! Kante gets good distance on it. That looks a good ball through, and he's managed to get free. There's the shot! Conte. Neither... Guardiola! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Guardiola is offering a wry smile there.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Neymar. Oh, that was vital. Camavinga. And now the breakaway.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
And he can clear it away. Well, that is one way to stop him. Great position, shapes to shoot! Oh, denied, brilliantly!
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 2 then. And that is great chance! And that should get the job done. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, and he's through the middle. Cruyff. He's picked his way through. He's found some space. It's a foul. It's in the box. It's a penalty. Inter Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. So the most significant moment of the game. Not a twitch, not a blink.
That's a good penalty. Made the keeper commit early and set himself up for quite a comfortable finish.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Vinicius Junior. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. And he's got the beating of his man. Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Turkey have their third corner. Can he put it away? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Camavinga actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. That's going to go a long way. Goes forward. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. And that is as far as they're going to go. Batistuta finds himself offside. Well read, nice interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Turkey ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Cruyff. Oh, that's beautifully weighted. And Messi! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Guardiola. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, super ball. Oh, shooting chance!
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di
Oh,
recupero.
easy picking.
Vinicius Junior!
They've done it! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
Well, it would have been harder. And the finish! They've scored! Not a defender in sight. He had all the time in the world.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
And we hit half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. We'll be resuming in a quarter of an hour from now with the scoreline 2-1. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Inter Milan have ultimately had the better of things in the first half, ahead by the odd goal in 3. It is, of course, far from 1. Both managers in pensive mood as they head down the tunnel. It is 2-1 here at half-time.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che sul maxi schermo è possibile vedere la piantina dello stadio.
So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. And as you can see, we've already started here. He's looking to set free a runner. Messi. Oh, that's fabulous. Cross to the back post. Terrific header. No, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
Well, this is simple. The supply is to be admired. The defending is to be admonished. That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rummenigge. Bellingham. Oh, easy pickings there. He's had a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bayern Munich with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. It's their second corner of the game. Haaland tries to clear. So, third corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. And they've got a throw.
Shevchenko really needed to concentrate on protecting the...
Haaland is on... He's had a hit! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Haaland really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Thuram with the clearance. Nice interception, well timed. He can get that clear. Now it's Haaland. Cruyff. No foul, says the referee. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Nicely weighted. Shapes to shoot! Goal! Inter! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Inter Milan have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Cleared without complication. Haaland, he's through, now is he in? Bayern Munich trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cruyff. Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now it's Eto'o. Well, nicely intercepted. Vieira. It's run loose here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Passing nice and neat. Haaland, there's the shot! And it's in! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them.
Oh, that was a cracking little exchange to set up the finish, and a lovely understanding between both players. I mean, that's clearly tailored on the training ground and delivered beautifully on match day.
So that's two now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And it's Cruyff. And here's Messi. Cruyff. Conte. In the end, they found themselves penned in. Nowhere to go. And he's picked out the run. Oh, what a pass! Big chance! No mistake!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could near well reward them with an equaliser.
He could be in here. Well read. The danger is averted. Now it's Haaland. Vieira concedes a free kick for that. And that should get the job done.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Well played and well cleared.
Bayern Munich get their fourth corner. Big header! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing. They're up to 5 corners now. And now a sudden chance to counter. Vieira kept his eye on it, and he's there. And here's Messi. That is very well defended. Bellingham. Roberto Carlos.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Looking for options for movement. Rummenigge. And he's managed to get free. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chooses to go back. Beckham.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this. This is what good chemistry is all about.
Haaland. And he's heaved it away. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So after a truly engaging first half, it remains right on edge. Things still very much in the mix in what is shaping up to be a super contest. 2-1 the score at the break, and every indication that both parties are capable of adding more. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
Inter Milan head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10. Beckham.
And the action
Viene
is back on the
sostituito
way.
per numero 7.
Now it's Eto. Oh, that's a fine interception. Abiati gets it clear. Shevchenko. Shevchenko! That was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Messi. That's a good ball played into space. Shade too heavy. Keeper can pick that up. And they can counter here. Turan. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
Damn it!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Ball is over the line. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Well, there's the clearance. Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Shevchenko. Now he's off and running. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 3.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Il numero 20. Il numero 24. Cavani.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Conte. Looks for the finish. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. The corner count is rising. That's 6. And that has been cleared. Rafael Leao. Well, that pass isn't the best.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
And he's managed to gift it back. Forwards and with intent. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great defending, strong and determined. Vieira. Oh, that's a key interception. Hullet. Abiati is there to clear, and that's been won straight back. Neymar chasing after it. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Foot in. Hullet. Oh, no joy this time. And he thumps it clear. He can run onto that. A lot of space ahead of him. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And he's being shifted off it.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's a nice ball.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they? Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. That's a shade optimistic. Bergomi getting this one clear.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Cruyff. Rafael Leao. Rafael Leao!
No need
Well,
to
the
be as
finish
close.
certainly didn't match
It's
the
pre-game.
build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Threads one in. Gullit finds himself offside. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, look at the space here. Cleared without complication. Just eases him off the ball.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
And he's managed to get rid. Inter Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Now it's Gullit. Cruyff, can he put it away? He scored! They have stolen level at the last! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, that's not the best attempt by the keeper, and he's just paid the ultimate price, hasn't he?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 23.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be back.
It's Bale! A real chance and a real let-off. Gullit. He's had it taken off him. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling quality. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We have already started here. Now this could be a chance. Chance here to counter. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, Italy is the country of great defenders, Peter, and this fella, Alessandro Bastoni, looks very much in line to be...
Shot a goal! There it is!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
Portugal finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Well, there's a probing ball. Now it's Cruyff. And that is expertly dealt with. Van de Ven. And claimed it back swiftly. Ribery. This ended up in no man's land. Bastoni. David Villa. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And here's Osimhen. Tries a shot! He's got a goal! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back.
And the finish! Goal! Inter! And they've got their lead back.
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
Inter Milan go into the lead. Abbiati gets it away. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And the ball's a good one here. Mateus. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Chouameni. David Villa. He's got the shot away! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And we have our very first corner. That is Conte. That has not gone well. Neymar. He's played him through.
Look, it's a run defence is this like, but the time...
Up he goes! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Inter just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
And he's had it nicked away. That's a lovely, neat pass. Fiddles it through. And he's quick to get it clear again. Inter Milan have it back and can go again. Ribery. Half an hour played now. Osimhen. Roberto Carlos deals with that comfortably. And here's Osimhen.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
And the shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Well, this is alarming because of the ease in which they're getting in behind.
And now they can spring out of defence. Ribery. Now it's Osimhen. Oh, this is a great position. Beckham. And it's Messi. Inter Milan do have a chance to counter here. Crosses it in, he rises! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
David Villa. He ran himself into trouble there, free kick given away. Half-time getting close now. Osimhen. Well, they've got it again. Beckham. That pass has been well intercepted. Mateus. And he can clear it away. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. That's been cut out, well played. Nicely aimed pass. Into stoppage time, whistle due any moment. And he's straight offside.
Look, movement creates more options, and that was really sharply done.
Deftly away. And we hit half-time. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides. Neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. So off we go once more. No changes at the interval from either side. Bastoni gets good distance on it. Look at the space here. Terrific header. And it's come back out to him. Oh, that wasn't far away. Always onto this. Oh, well played, well played. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Osimhen, and he cuts out the supply. Now it's Cavani. It's a good spell of possession, this. Cruyff.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Gets his pass away. David Villa unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Just eases him off the ball. And he's picked out the run. Now the finish! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
This is their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Inter Milan have their third corner. And he's gone looking for safety. Troy. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Inter Milan get their fourth corner. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Aimed beyond the defence. Ribery.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
And it's Conte. He's through here. Osimhen. Now it's Osimhen. David Villa!
Portugal are definitely going about this the right way.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And he was quick to react. And he's lost his man here. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 18.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Numero 5.
Peter, the keeper knows that even if his wall is perfect, it doesn't serve as any guarantee here.
Beckham! Decent enough try.
Beckham did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Mateus. Inter Milan, perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's had a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Somewhat off target. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Now it's Cavani. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And he's only too happy to take that back. That is good alertness. Cuadrado.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Mbappe. And here's Kante. Looking for the runner. Abiati catches it safely. And the keeper's got it again. Bastoni cuts it out. And it's Messi.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Big header! He should have put that one away.
Mbappe really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9.
Both sides then
Messi.
taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Numero 23. Numero 10. Beckham. Lasciano il campo per il numero 22.
Mateus.
Il numero 20. Il numero 4. Il numero 19.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Quadrado in once more. Oh, that was vital. Rudiger tries to clear.
Portugal need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Now it's Neymar. Neymar, real chance! It's in! And look at his joy! Is this not why we love the game?
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of the goal. What a display, what a player.
Goes in for the header, and it's there! And they are pulling clear here. What a great header, got plenty on that.
Yeah, he makes those runs with great stealth and a ghost-like arrival to get his head to the ball.
As if three weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters... So the wait is over, we can finally get going. Welcome to everybody who has joined us for this unmissable game. Hugely anticipated, hugely hyped, undoubtedly the place to be at this moment in time. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Pinches it off him. Looking for the run. Xavi Alonso. Played into space out wide.
That's good play from him.
Very nicely done. That is good strength. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looks a good ball through. And the shot! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Cavani very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
Barcelona finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Guardiola aimed beyond the defence. Oh, that's neat. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Well, not the best way to deal with it, but the old threat of pace clearly made him feel a tad uncomfortable.
Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. Luis Suarez. Abiati will lay claim to that. Oh, he's found support out wide. Messi. He's got the shot away! Ah, there was a decent attempt in the end.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
And it's Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. The defence opting here for strength in numbers.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Schneider goes on a charge down the left. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Messi. Now it's Neymar. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Neymar.
That was lovely, that.
And he's managed to get free. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Messi. Over to the left. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Cavani. The ball is loose and the chase is on. That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Possession football, Jim, we're seeing plenty of it. What is it, though, that really makes it work?
Well, for me, what makes it work is the fact that everyone in this team has the courage to show for the ball. You can't shy away from it.
Decent hit! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And he can clear it away. Oh, perfectly measured that. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Cruyff. Nice ball, and he might be in here. Messi.
Well, yet another interception, and
there's the hit! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Pass somewhat off target. Spread it left. Fiddles it through. And that has put paid to that. And here's Neymar. And he's had it nicked away. Guardiola just loves to go forward whenever he can. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Brilliantly cut out. Kante clears. Inter Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. He's had a shot! And it's there! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. An act of charity gratefully received.
Gol per l'Inter. Ha segnato al 43esimo minuto numero 9.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. There is a massive sense of expectation emanating from this part of Milan. The giant arena bearing the name of perhaps the finest player ever to don the famous black and blue jersey. It is simply a gorgeous, gorgeous sight. We have already started here. Now that's well seen too. Cavani. That's really well cleared. Terrific header! He scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
An act of charity gratefully received. So, a breakthrough already. Played back in. Cruyff. And this is... And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've done it! Not one, but two. It is a dream start. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Inter Milan are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Oh, that's well spotted. Inter Milan have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Cruyff with a definite foul there. Cruyff.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And smartly reclaimed. Roberto Carlos just loves to go forward whenever he can. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Owen. That's a sweet ball, that. Batistuta! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Well, it's Batistuta. No, again, there's no way through. Now it's Cavani, and he's managed to get free. Big header! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 3.
Inter Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes. Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. Good ball over the top. That's going to go a long way. And that's been won straight back. Beckham. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, can he get onto this? Floated through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Conte! Keeper's got his work done. Tries a header! And the keeper has shown real class. He had to be at his very best. He might be in here! Inter Milan have run the changes already. They could, of course, make further alterations at half-time. Beckham. Neymar. And it's Cruyff. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looks to clip it forward. And he was quick to react. Out to the right. Messi. Guti. Oh, what has happened here? And he thumps it clear. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. That's good vision. Abiati can claim that. Cleared without hesitation. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. Cruyff. Cavani. It's Cavani! And yes, it's there! And he is just ripping it up. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
And the frightening thing...
Batistuta! Oh, denied at the last. This possibly the last play of the half. Ruben Neves goes short. Turns and goes back. Great chance! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And the first half is done. It has been a half throughout which they have carved through the opposition almost at will, ripping things up big time here.
Yeah, I think the first half performance that showed attack being the best form of defence. if they're in the face of the opposition that much, then there's little they can do in return, and I'm not sure how long they can keep the intensity and the tempo up, but it certainly paid off so far.
Inter Milan have continued without fuss to do their thing. They have impressed hugely in the first 45 minutes, and this is the very least they deserve for their splendid endeavours.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 14, Neymar. Numero 9, Messi. Lasciano il campo per il numero 13.
And we are underway again.
Il numero 22, cambio di giocatori.
He was slightly undercooked, that one.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Pedro Neto. Now it's Cavani. That's a deception. His positioning was spot on. Cavani. And that has put paid to that. Cruyff. He rises! Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Kimmich did well to stay calm there. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And now they can clear their lines. And he's intervened well there. He's through here. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He's had a hit! And he hits the net! The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
Chance! That was quite a test for the goalkeeper.
Oh, look, I don't want to sound too dismissive, but from here, that looks the harder thing to do.
Guti. Oh, shooting chance! They've scored! And they are right back within touch! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish.
There's the hit! And another try! He's missed, but not by that far.
Cavani certainly could have and should have made more of that.
That has been cut short. And it's Fernando Torres. Arsenal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Cavani. And he's being shifted off it. Pedro Neto. Now it's Torres. And here's Cavani. Great hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
Cavani is offering a wry smile there.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10.
Inter Milan have their second corner now.
Numero 24. Cavani. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7.
Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Inter Milan presented with a golden opportunity here. Bayer, in the context of the game, he must save it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Inter Milan grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And they've got rid. That's been cut out, well played. Shifted it to the flank. Messi. Now it's Del Piero. Oh, he's burst through! And that has been knocked clear. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Pedro Neto. Oh, and he's through the middle. Abbiati gets it away. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
That's really well manoeuvred. Well read, nice interception.
There they go, hunting again.
Neymar showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here's Owen, looking for the run. Now it's Torres. Haaland. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score. And obviously, he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
So, a genuine chance to increase the lead. Cruyff is standing over this one. Cruyff! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw. Comfort, yet more comfort. Easing away. That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Haaland! Keeper always had the measure of that.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
A shot! And the ball's come loose here. Bayer trying to keep this in. Deftly away. Belts one. Well, he caught that pure, but no end product.
Ci saranno 5 minuti di recupero.
5 minutes to add. Messi. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Neymar. He's a sharp little ball here. Adams gets over and intercepts. Abbiati is there to clear. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key character...